It's The Crown and the Flame, Book 1, Chapter 12. While Kenna navigates... Oh, typo. While Kenna navigates the labyrinth's deadly traps, Marco and Hex prepare their own trap for her at Stormholt Castle. Chapter 12. The Labyrinth. Now playing as Kenna. You and your companions are in the Technocrat's Labyrinth with Whitlock, a boy you've just met outside the maze. You walk through uneven sand. The metal walls tower above you. The warm wind ruffles your hair. Well, the door sealed behind us. There's no turning back now. Onward it is. Remember, everyone, be careful of traps. Puzzles. They're puzzles, not traps. Not really, anyway, from what I've heard. The Technocrats value logic above all else, so presumably to pass through their maze, you'd have to be, well, logical. The five of you turn into a long hallway. These passages all look the same. How do we know we haven't been here before? I don't think we have. Look, no footprints in the sand. See, Val? We're making progress. You continue forward. Perfectly flat sand, tall metal walls, and warm wind blowing. That's odd. I was just thinking the same thing. There's something strange about the sand. It's too smooth. Precisely. If there is a trap here, we must be careful. Everyone, freeze. Each person stops where they are, but Whitlock wobbles on his feet. Uh-oh. And falls over. You hear a click. Ack! Whitlock, are you all right? I'm fine, but, I think I may have triggered a switch. The doors at both ends of the corridor slam shut, and the walls begin to close in. We've set off a trap. We'll be crushed. Don't panic. There must be a way out of this. What do you do? Examine the walls? Don't just stand there. Help me with this door. There's something we're missing. There has to be some way to... There, the panel looks like it opens. You run to one of the walls, prying open the panel to reveal a mass of gears and pistons inside. That must be how we stop it, but we'll have to figure out how the gears are working. There's no time. I have to do something. Jam the machinery. You draw your weapon and ram it into the machinery with all your might. Rawr! With a horrible screech, the walls slowly grind to a halt, and both doors slide open. Well, that seems to have worked. Excellent work, Kenna. Thank you. That was quick thinking, Kenna. Maybe not how I would have done it, but I can't argue with results. You yank your weapon free of the mangled gears. Let's keep moving. I don't trust these blasted doors to stay open. Wait, what's this? There's an inscription on the wall, here, next to the door. What's it say? I'm as light as a feather, but no matter how strong, no one can hold me for long. Why leave that here, inside a deadly trap? To guard it. This text must be important somehow. Another puzzle, perhaps? I don't know about you, but I'm not used to puzzles trying to kill me. We're going to make it through this place. We've got to. Now playing as Dominic. A few days after Hex arrives at Stormholt, you and Rose hide in the shadows of the courtyard while Hex's cannon is paraded out. At last, It's complete. Geez. I've never seen a cannon like that. How do you suppose it works? I've got a bad feeling we're about to find out. Bring the prisoner! 2 guards unlock Say's cage and drag her over to the cannon. Rah! Say struggles against her guards, smashing one in the helmet with her manacles. Ah, you little... The guard knees Say in the stomach. Urk! Those bastards. You feel your hands growing hot as rage wells inside you. I need to control the fire. You clench your fists, willing yourself to be calm. Dom, are you okay? You're not going to, It's all right, Rose. I'm in control. Over in the courtyard, the 2 guards remove Say's manacles and quickly lock her hands inside the cannon barrel. Now, I think it is time for a little demonstration, I thought you would never ask. Where is our guest of honor? Bartel emerges from the castle. Behind him walks a soldier bound in chains, escorted by several guards. Oh no, it's Duncan, the former weapons master. He's the one Hex replaced. Bartel chains the man to the wall of the courtyard. Comfortable? Don't worry. You won't have to stand here for long. Please, there's been a mistake. Those weapons were my best work, I swear it. I think I'm going to be sick. He made weapons for Prince Marco. But nobody deserves this. Even criminals deserve better than this. How can they watch this? How can they enjoy this? Duncan struggles against his bonds. My prince, I beg of you, have mercy. Sire, don't you find this a bit distasteful? This man served you loyally for many years. Thought you were made of sterner stuff, Helene. Years of adequate service doesn't change the fact that he failed me. Hex, show all these people the price of failure. Fire! Now, if you please, you're ruining my drama. I will ruin you. I'm sorry, what was that? It couldn't possibly have been a threat, could it? Because, if you'll remember, I know exactly where to find your idyllic little village. And I have the means to turn your home and everyone you love into a bloody smear on the mountainside, down to the last child. Blue flames begin to ripple down Say's arms. Machinery hums to life, growing louder as the cannon feeds on Say's power. With a deafening roar, a huge blue fireball explodes from the end of the cannon. No! Duncan's screams are silenced as the fireball hits, leaving nothing but a charred black wall behind. Magnificent! Milady, you are an artist. Flatterer. It's perfect. That runt of a queen won't know what hit her. Did you see that? We have to do something about this. You're right, but we can't talk here. Let's go. You and Rose leave the courtyard and hurry to your room. I can't believe it. There's someone else like me, with my power over fire. And that's not all. We have the same brand. If we both share this fire brand, and we both have the ability to wield fire, we must be connected. She knows something about where I come from. She can help me control the flames. I know it. This is my chance to learn who I truly am, where I come from. We've got to break her out. Rose reaches out and squeezes your hand. I understand, Dom. and I'm with you. Even if Say didn't share your powers, I couldn't bear to see someone mistreated so. Besides, freeing her is going to be the key to taking the castle. Agreed. That cannon would obliterate an army. If Ken is going to have any chance of retaking Stormholt, we have to make sure Marco can't use it. Just then, the door to your room swings open and Tristan storms in. I saw you in the courtyard. I heard you plotting just now. Tristan, we were just... I heard what you were doing. Whatever plan you come up with, it's not going to work. You've seen what that weapon can do. There's no way Kenna's army can stand against it, much less the three of us. All we can do is keep our heads down and survive. That's what a coward would say, Tristan. It's what Mother always said, and we never listened. Look where that got us. I'm not going to just stand by while horrible things happen. Don't be stupid, Rose. You're not doing this. I won't let you. I don't care what you think you want to do. You're both acting like fools. I know you're just trying to protect your family, but you have to let Rose live her own life. Oh, so I should just let you two throw your lives away. I should respect your decision to die for nothing? I'd rather die trying to make a difference than cringe and tiptoe around a cruel tyrant until he decides to kill me on a whim. That's dying for nothing. Rose, get out. Tristan's face flushes bright red. You'll regret this. I swear it. He leaves, slamming the door behind him. I can't believe I did that. Look at me, I'm shaking. You were amazing. Did you really mean it? Every word, Dom. I can't believe Tristan said those things to me. Rose, I know he didn't mean it. He's just scared. I've never seen Tristan like this before. He's usually so impulsive and reckless, always ready to follow you anywhere. I don't think he ever truly realized how dangerous it was to work against Prince Marco. It must be hard for Tristan. Our mother's gone and he's scared he's going to lose me too. But even so, I'm not going to let him hold me back anymore, and you shouldn't either. From now on, we're going to do what we want, no matter what Tristan thinks. Rose smiles at you, a blush rising in her cheeks as her eyes linger on yours. Well, I want to get some rest. Oh, well, I suppose it is getting a bit late. It is, and I've got a lot on my mind. All right, I'll see you tomorrow then. Rose leaves, clearly disappointed. The door closes softly behind her. You collapse on your narrow mattress, 100 troubled thoughts swirling in your head. Now playing as Kenna, you and your companions continue through the twisting passageways of the labyrinth. So much rust on these walls. How long has the labyrinth been here? Judging by the level of oxidation, taking into account the low moisture environment, I'd estimate a century, maybe even two, depending on the exact alloy covering these walls. Impossible. 20 years ago, no one had even heard of the technocrats. How could they have stayed hidden so long? Someone would have found them. It's not so hard to disappear if you know what you're doing, and they had an entire desert to disappear into. So much machinery, I can't even begin to guess what most of it is for. Like that gear up on the wall. What do you suppose those symbols mean? Examine the gear. So there's like a cleaver thing, a trident thing, a sideways A thing, and a fishhook thing. They don't belong to any language I know of, but someone put them there for a reason. Val reaches up and tugs on the gear. Don't do that. Don't tell me you're trying to steal that. Just seeing how securely it's attached. Very, actually. Val slaps the gear and it spins counterclockwise. Great. I say we move on. Everything in this maze is trying to kill us in some way or another. No point in waiting around for it. Look at the gear again? Sure. Oh, so it made a full rotation. Okay. You reach a place where 3 paths meet. At the entrance to each, you see a symbol etched into the wall. We should choose... I mean, these were both there. That one was on top, so maybe that's good. Come on, it's this way. You sound awfully confident. I think I've got this thing figured out. Lead the way. As you reach a second crossroads, you see a new set of symbols. I think we should go with... Okay, now I'm concerned that we're supposed to be picking the one that doesn't appear. Or that didn't appear on the gear. But I'm just gonna go counterclockwise, maybe. I don't know. I think this is the right path. Agreed. Are you sure we aren't going in circles? Have some faith. You reach the third crossroads, marked with more symbols. The next symbol should be... I guess this one. Confirm. You lead your companions down the corridor. I believe you solved the puzzle. We're not out of the maze yet. You approach the fourth crossroads. I think we should pick the... Follow me. If I'm right, this should be the last one. And if you're wrong, we die down here, slowly, from starvation. Then I better not be wrong. You turn the final corner. Looks like we finally made it out. Oh, cool. +5 army. Cool. You come face to face with a towering metal door. An array of levers sticks out at chest height, and there's a small inscription over them. Your final test awaits. Rather ominous. Anything could be behind that door. Here's hoping it's something I can hit. You examine the levers. They all have letters on the end. There must be a code, some kind of password to open the door. A password? How the hell are we supposed to know what the password is? I have an idea. I bet it has to do with the riddle we found earlier? I don't remember what it is, actually. I bet the answer to the riddle is the password. It was like too light. It was light, but no matter how strong, you can't hold me long or something. That explained why someone would bother scratching that nonsense into the wall. How'd that thing go? I'm as light as a feather, but no matter how strong, no one can hold me for long. Right. Then the password must be... I have no idea. I don't know, like air? It might be like an abstract concept or something like justice, except not of anything else. Levers pop back into their starting positions, but the door remains closed. Guess that wasn't right. What did that riddle say again? Maybe I should recall the riddle. Bird? Nope. Yeah, I really don't know. I feel like I'm missing something and being stupid. Yeah, I need to look at the thing again. Something light, but we can't hold it for long. Oh. Try breath. Good call. There we go. That's it. What was that sound? Nothing good, Highness. Definitely not good. Get behind me, all of you, now. The door disappears into the sandy floor, revealing a towering figure standing on the other side. Mekatar, like a minotaur. Jeez. Roar! Run! Chapter progress. You have beaten the traps, or rather puzzles, of the Technocrat's labyrinth. Overall progress. Prestige 35 out of 59, power 20 out of 20, weapons 10 out of 30, allies 25 out of 45, troops 53 out of 55, significant choices 45 out of 120. Army score 188 out of 329. That's the end.